Hey, welcome.
Swing your scammer round and round, slap him in the face and knock him to the ground. Pick him back up and knock him back down. Yee-haw!
Well, go get him.
Trying to steal your dough. Don't see
Dough and no more dough.
Screw
Swing the scammers, swing the scammers round and round, slaps him in the face and knocks him to the ground.
Yee-haw!
Picks him back up and knocks him back down. Screw with scammers, saving your dough. Yeah, that's right. We're saving your dough. The doggies are going nuts. Somebody must have drove up in the driveway, or either that or a fly flew by the front door.
One like my dog, when I was growing up, had 2 chihuahuas, and all you had to do it in a casual conversation, just say the word mailman. And they'd run to the living room and jump on the back of the couch and look out the window.
Yeah.
The truck is home.
All right, guys. Welcome, everybody. Thank you for joining us tonight. Hope everybody's doing well. Let's get all the greetings out of the way here real quick. And the first one up there, oh, look at that. Welcome, each and everyone. Thanks for joining us here. Manuel was the first one in the house tonight. Good evening, SWS and Mrs. Happy Friday to you too.
Like and share.
There you go. Don't forget to like this video and this live stream. Manuel, I'm doing good. To Kathra, that's great, Manuel. Thanks for the update. Thank you very much. I'm glad you, Kathra, I think you know who that guy, the character is. His actual name, I found out. I looked it up. Tommy Chong's name from Cheech and Chong, his character's name was Anthony Stoner. So I got to remember. Hey, Drew, welcome.
Sorry, guys. I was in the middle of making a video and lost track of time.
Well, I was just telling him that the Stoner character I've been doing is from Cheech and Chong, and Tommy Chong's character's name in his videos and all that stuff he did was Anthony Stoner. So in fact, I just used that name on Andrew Goldberg just before live stream started. He called me. So I think he got mad at me and hung up because he was asking me for tree identification. I'm going, I know what a pine tree looks like, and I know what an oak tree looks. I don't know what kind of tree identification you want. And he got a little pissed and hung up. Yeah, I don't know. But so we're just going through all the hellos, and Julie's in the house. Hello, Julie. Welcome.
Is the guy you just mentioned, is that the PCH scammer?
That's him, the famous.
I got a call from him this morning.
Famous Andrew Goldberg.
I was very excited about winning $2.5 million, and then he hung up on me.
I'm so sorry.
Got $2.5 million? I'm getting $5.5 million.
I'm so sorry. Mrs. got so busy with her crocheting, I didn't even know she was there. That's horrible.
Yeah, right.
That's horrible.
He won $5.5 million, $7,000 a week. Oh no, a month. And a Mercedes.
Well, if you look, the video is going to go up shortly from that one from the PCH, and he's got his phone number, so we could just call him and say we won, and maybe you could swing him around a little bit and slap him to the ground.
The call I got this morning, I was going to call it back, but it turned out it was a 904 area code, which means he was spoofing somebody's number. It wasn't his, so
yeah,
I didn't waste time calling him back.
I have one I want to put up, but I got to go through the video. And now I found out before I posted it, I got to delete the phone number and the address because it's a real apartment in LA and it's a personal phone number. I looked up the number and it's somebody's personal number. And again, they could be the money mule. I don't know because they didn't ask me to send any money at that point yet. So, and well, let me get through these little, Catherine was watching the Stoner video. Hello to each and every one from Julie. Thank you for checking in. Oh, wow. There you go. Watch your unboxing a bit ago. Yeah, Julie does. She does some great unboxing videos. They're fun. Oh, BB's in the house. Nice to have you. Thank you.
Hey, BB.
And old Dan Turner's here. Thank you very much for joining us, Dan. Love your comments as always. Thank you so much. I really enjoy. You're really good at it. Julie says, yeah, Wheaties exposing him. Yes, he did.
Yes.
I had to cover him up this afternoon when I was recording a video. So Raven's in the house. Hi, Raven.
Hi,
Wonderful.
Raven.
Happy Friday to everyone. Manuel says hello to Dan. Dan says hello to Manuel. Hi, Raven from Julie. Where are we at here? Manuel, I was at my doctor's appointment this Wednesday morning. Well, good. I hope you got a good, clean bill of health. Dan says, so great. Yes, thank you. We appreciate it. Everybody's asking, Manuel, how'd the appointment go? Everybody's asking, man, how you feeling? JNLW says, hey to Mrs. SWS.
Hello.
And me.
Oh, you too.
Manuel says, feeling good. That's really, really cool. That's nice to get good news. It's really nice.
Quality of life.
Yep.
As a retired long-term nurse, I understand that's what's important.
It's one of those things to feel good as well as look good. Manuel says, hold on a second. We got another guest star. Hello there, Spencer. Welcome in.
Hi, everybody. Hi, Miss WS.
All right, update on Manuel. He says, my appointment was okay. He said my heart rate is low, but change. Well, that's, you know what? It's better than too fast. That causes a lot of problems when it's too fast. A lot. Like atrial fibrillation.
Yeah.
BB thought my son had mitral valve replacement, but it turns out it was repaired. Oh, even better. Less to fail then. Raven says, take care of yourself, Manuel. Let's see. Julie says hello to Glenn. TBI firefighter, welcome. Thank you. Howdy to all.
Hi.
It's the Costanzas in the house. Yeehaw. Let's see. JJ says, I found a way to use my tablet at work so I can catch. Oh, cool. JJ, that's awesome, man. Thank you. I appreciate it. Everybody wishing everybody hello. Thank you, BB. I appreciate that, man. Man, you're just too kind there, BB. You know, it's really cool to have people like you out there and watching my characters, man. Even though I don't ever smoke that kind of garbage, but I could sure sound like one of them. Nikki's in the house. Nikki says hello. Hi. Jim R is in the house. Hello, Jim. Welcome. Thanks for joining. BB says hello to Costanzas. Manuel says hi to Nikki. Maria Paz. Welcome, Maria Paz. I'm glad you're in. Thank you so much. Catherine, screwing with scams. Did you know that Cheech actually wasn't a celebrity? Yes. I was watching Jeopardy religiously back then, and it's so hard right now to watch it. And I hear Johnny Gilbert, and here is the star of Jeopardy, and he says Ken Jennings. And it's so weird, even today, after all this time, to him not saying Alex Trebek.
Yeah.
And, you know, Johnny's in his 90s, still doing announcing. That's incredible. Johnny Gilbert, still doing it. That's pretty cool. Maria Paz, everybody says hello back. Julie says hello back to Maria Paz. Manuel says hello to Drew. Nice to have you here. BB. I'm just trying not to answer my phone, but they still keep calling. Yeah, I'm going to try this for another week, see what happens. Then I may go back to insulting them.
I was doing something yesterday, so I forwarded my phone to SWS, and his phone did not. I get calls continuously. Starting
at 6:30 in the morning. Tim is in the house. Tim Rabber, nice to have you here, Tim. Yeah, well, it doesn't work if you start to answer the point is not to answer. Well, the other thing is the house phone, we take it off the hook because you can. And this morning I kind of messed up. I said, well, I'm not getting any calls. I forgot to put it on the hook. And no sooner than I put it on, the phone started ringing. I said, well, didn't miss much.
I've done that before. But
Recording.
Yeah,
I've done that before. I had my phone on airplane mode, do not disturb, and like I haven't gotten any calls all morning long. What's going on? Oh crap!
Nikki, thank you for asking. Mr. and Mrs. W asked Drew and Glenn. Hello. Thomas is good. He may join us tonight. He's doing really well. I didn't connect with him today to find out how his job interview went. He was looking for it yesterday. He was interviewing, so hopefully that went well for him. And that's all I can share. BB says, hey, Drew, Misfit Corner scams. BB says, hey, yep. Let's see. Everybody's saying hey to everybody. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for promoting that. Anyone order anything else from the SWS? I just did an unboxing on my YouTube channel. I got to go watch the latest one. I'm pleased to say that was a very easy store to set up. And Drew, they do everything for you and doesn't cost you a dime.
Was the one you were mentioning the other day?
Yeah,
huh?
I think I sent you the link. Yeah, I sent you the Spread Shop is what it's called. And really easy to set up. And if you've got your sister's got your logo, they could do hats, coffee mugs, well, not for you coffee mugs, but soda mugs. But they have this design, and I think they also offer it in 11 and 15 ounce. They got hats, they've got aprons. It's amazing.
Got a scam call coming through. Hold on a second.
Oh, okay. Shh. Quiet.
Hello? Usually this late at night, they don't say anything. Nope, they hung up. Okay, never mind. Got you all excited for nothing.
Doesn't that coffee cup comes in black, too, just to let people know.
Wait a second. You mean like that?
Oh, I like that.
And the new one, they actually printed it on the right side because this was my test mug I ordered, and it was printed on the front, and it's a pain in the butt to hold it straight.
Yeah.
So yeah, they're going to be right there where they belong.
No.
Drew, because I know people are asking you about merch.
Oh, I know. I get around to it one day.
And you could make it for comics too, both.
Well, my sister reached out to me today. She picked up a couple of 3X T-shirts and wanted to know if I wanted scams or comics embroidered on it. And I said, a little bit of both, be fine. She's also going to make me some new hats. But I joked with her and said, you know what I really want to get done? Remember that picture of me driving the car with the yogurt all over me? I said, what about putting that on a T-shirt? And she said, ooh, we could make that happen. And I'm like, I really don't think we should.
And the one thing I like about this one is I don't even have to worry about shipping, boxing. I don't have to do anything with it.
Right.
And it's so quick and easy. I'm so happy I found them. It was from another YouTube channel that was using it. And so I clicked on it and I set it up overnight. And I'm not that good with computers, but I was able to grab my logo and we put it up right away and showed me the samples and everything. It's incredible. I should be getting my hat soon.
Who actually made the logo, Roger, initially, like back when?
My best friend's son.
Your friend's son. Okay, wow.
The soft bones go to Toffee and Wheaties. They're getting their treats. My best friend's son created the logo last year, and he was trying to help me get the channel off the ground. And he goes, "Let me send you this. See what you think." I go, "Done. I love it. It was really good." And so I've always given him credit. And I told him, I said, I would be proud to send you a coffee mug for free. And he says, no, he doesn't want one. I said, all right. It was up to you, but I would send him whatever he wants. He did a great job on the logo.
Oh, yeah, I think so too.
Now, do you have your store? Do you have your store linked in the
description of this video of the live stream?
All right.
Nobody said hi to me yet. You know how sad that makes me feel?
Oh, the first thing I said, let's welcome Spencer in here.
Oh, no, you all did.
Well, they're getting around to it. Oh, there's
I think
Manuel says, hey, Spencer. We got him. I'm a little far behind. I'm about 10 minutes behind here, Spencer. So
really a tongue-in-cheek little funny thing. I mean, I might go to bed and cry about it later, but I'm gonna try
we'll
to
send you a pillow.
look at Drew.
Hi, Spencer.
I know. See, now that it's fake.
This might be in your neck of the woods, Spencer. I don't know. Let's see. It says our 45th wedding anniversary is tomorrow. Planning a short trip to Patty's and Kentucky Lake tomorrow.
Patty's is on the street that if they're the same Patty's, it's about 3 blocks from me.
There you go. You got to meet Tim there after his 45th anniversary.
If it's the same one you said Patty's, and what else did he say? Oh, there it is. Kentucky Lake. I don't know which Kentucky Lake he's. And he spelled Patty's differently, so it might be mine ends with a Y apostrophe S.
Maybe it's like peppermint patties from Peanuts. I don't know.
Yeah. So I can't say for sure, but either way, wow, happy wedding anniversary to celebrate.
Great to come 45. That is really awesome, man. Tarkor is in the house. Tarkor, I love your comments, man. Do you smoke tobacco? No, man. I burn up a lot of things of the green stuff in the joint, man. That's exactly what that character would say.
Yeah.
I know that Tarkor comments on your videos too, Drew. He's got the greatest things to say. It's a good comment. It's really funny. I appreciate every one of them.
Always enjoy them. Absolutely.
Yeah. BB says hello to Jim and Glenn. Stop. What is this? Congrats to Tim. That everybody's gonna wish you congrats on that 45 years, Tim. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I have another doctor appointment. Oh, good, Manuel. Stay on top of those. Stay on top of that. You need to. Linda's in the house. Hello, Linda Whitcomb. Welcome. Thank you. Manuel, I didn't know you're alien. Yeah, Nikki, he's doing really well now. I'm glad to hear. Catherine Tarkor, I did a warranty scam using you, little airplane. Talk about confusion. It will be up midnight. Okay. I'll check that out. It'll be 9 o'clock our time. Maria Paz, it's easy to sound like them even if you don't. Yeah, that's true. It's easier when you don't do this stuff to sound like them because they just sound that way naturally and they can't do anything else. Julie says good evening to Linda. Nikki says hello to Costanzas. Oh, here we go. BB, I have a song made up that insults their mother and their father and them. Not very nice. Well, they're not very nice to us trying to steal our money, you know. Oh, Catherine, really? Oh, my goodness. I spent over an hour on the phone to look up sites requesting my number to be taken off their listings, and I'm having an edit out my real name and telling I died. Oh, them. You know what? I started doing that to see if it helps.
It's actually funny, though.
Yeah.
I have like a dark sense of humor, but I'll just tell him I died.
Yeah.
Oh, that was funny. I needed that.
Camilla says, I get the car accident calls all day long. Yeah. I have one I took the other day with, what are you watching? You got to hit the pause button. Holy smokes. She's watching my videos on her phone. That's pretty good. Thank you. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
That was
I got lost.
I don't get to laugh very often. I got 2 pretty good laughs there within about 60 seconds.
Yeah. Yeah, Tarkor, I think you're right. BB, just not answering. The phone won't work. Been doing it for weeks. They still keep calling. Yeah. Everything's good, Maria Paz. We'll be having an update. He may join us. Maybe he's at work. Maybe he got the job and he had to go to work. That'd be wonderful. Hey, Drew. JJ says, hey, Drew, I'll be watching tomorrow at work from my tablet as well. That's really cool.
Excellent. But speaking of which, guys, I got to run.
Yeah.
I will talk at y'all later.
We got one more for you right there.
Okay.
Drew, just to check someone's answers. They will call you tomorrow. And again, won't worry.
It's always fun. It's always fun.
See you tomorrow night, Drew.
You guys have a wonderful night, and I'll see you tomorrow.
Catch you on Mr. Corner Scams tomorrow night, same time.
What was that, Glenn?
Check out my last email I sent you, 4 minutes long. I got
yes, that's the one. That's the one I was working on making into a video. I'm already working on it.
All right.
Good night, guys.
See ya. Baby said, Maria Paz, I could type it up here, but you'll have to have your own tune. Yeah. Also have to change some of the words, so it's not obvious. I don't want. Yeah, really good. Thank you. I appreciate that, baby. Thomas, what happened? I gave you. Let me send you that. Oh, you did? What are you? Get out of here! Of course you made it, Thomas. There you are. How'd the job interview go, Thomas? You're muted.
Did he not hear us?
There you go. Oh, he just appeared again. No, he left. He left again. Hey, what's going on? What are you watching now? Stop watching videos.
I was trying to get your merchandise stored, but I can't do it.
Oh, give me that phone. Give me that phone. I'll show you. You got to go to your YouTube channel. That's not it.
Oh.
You got to go to there. There you go. And then click on the link in one of the videos. Stop. Oh, my gosh. What did you go to? Here we go.
That's how it keeps.
There you go. And then you go. Then you go to one video, like that one. You stop that like that. So that was.
Yeah.
And then you go to the comments, and then.
This seems very difficult.
Okay.
No, I had a fight. He was looking in the wrong place. There he is, Crispy Bacon.
Hello, I don't know what the hell was going on. It would not let me join. I was sitting here watching myself try to join for the last 23 minutes. It just wouldn't pop me into the actual.
Brain wasn't connecting to the fingers.
It just wouldn't work. I mean, I know my internet's working because I'm online. So
yeah. How'd the job interview go?
Once before, but
it's going to be for Wednesday for this pretty high paying role that I'm switching to. It's going to be. It's over 100K yearly. This one.
Congratulations, man! I hope you get it, man. I know yesterday you were doing a virtual
role.
You did a virtual interview, so
yeah. So you can a Honda now, right?
What's that?
You can buy me a Honda now, right?
You know, it's funny. I actually have a Honda. I have a Civic, a 2022 Civic.
Oh my God! Yes, all right. What color? Can I ask?
Silver.
Oh, I'll be back in a minute.
Yeah.
Actually, what happened was at the time the chip shortage. They were really hard to get. So
yeah,
I didn't necessarily want silver, but it's not bad. But people were buying them 3-4 weeks before they came off the trucks. And they were sight unseen not even at the dealerships for weeks, and people were buying them before they even got there.
Yeah.
So,
what trim level you have? TX turbo? Well, probably is a turbo. I'm still in turbos.
It's just an LE. This one is. I've recently gotten better models of things, but I care less about that. I saw some people talking in the comments real quick, and I'll be fast about this. Maria Paz, I think I saw that you said something about me and your hubby and how it hadn't gone good. Friday, last Friday, a week ago today, right after the stream, I was talking to the SWX family, and during the stream, my blood pressure was going up and up and up, and I didn't even realize it. And I started feeling worse and worse and worse. I ended up in the ER. I called myself an ambulance because my blood pressure was so high. When the paramedics got here, my blood pressure was at 195. And on the way to the hospital, and for the next hour and a half plus, it didn't go below 180. Then they gave me an anti-anxiety medication of all things, sent me home at 4 a.m, and by 11 a.m. I was calling another ambulance and back in the hospital again with 190s. As of right now, it's still in the 160s and 170s, and I don't know if today I'll end up calling again because I'm putting on a good face, but I can't really take it anymore, and I'm very, very sick. So I joined, but you guys are occupying me some. That's why I joined. But
and listen,
I may end up calling again.
You got a great positive thing coming up next week, and stay focused. That's awesome. Then you're taking care of yourself. That's what's important. Nothing else matters.
Yeah, it's bad. I'm weak. I don't look it. I'm trying to play it off, but I'm weak, and I've got a headache and shortness of breath, like chest pain.
Yeah. Get your cooking show going so you can make some food for us tonight.
Yeah, I was gonna do the pasta thing. Very long story, but much shorter. I learned in an Instant Pot I can cook meatballs or chicken or sausage with the pasta, with the sauce, with everything all in one shot, and have it untouched, hands off, no stirring, no nothing. Comes out full blown pasta dinner, done deal in 20 minutes.
When she was out of town, and I had a little rice cooker, and I did the same thing with the pasta and some meatballs and everything. I threw it all in the rice cooker, and it was done in no time. It was amazing how good it came out, too.
Perfectly cooks it. Untouched, no stirring.
Julie says, hi, Spencer.
Oh, Julie, I know you've been in here. I just hadn't said hi to you yet. I knew you were here, so thank you for saying hi, and definitely hi back to Julie. She was the first one, Roger, after I found your channel that I became friends with. What I say, we don't know each other, face to face. But in any event, she was the first
friends too.
That she reached out to me because I don't want to take over like Thomas's situation. I won't go into my health things tonight, but there are a plethora of them, and she routinely started checking up on me and checking in on me privately. I mean, not privately necessarily, in comments and other videos. Anyway,
Julie is a really good person.
There's no, I can confirm that too, and you know her way better than I.
You attract really good persons because you are a really good person. At least that's what he's been for 29 years.
Thank you. TBI Firefighter, please subscribe to his channel. It's absolutely incredible. I had a sweepstakes scammer who wanted to send me $2,000 second prize cashier's check. So I gave him the name of the police chief, and mine gave him the courthouse address to send it to. Oh, that is awesome. That is really, really funny. And as most of you know, when they ask me do you have another phone number? I give them the phone number to the local FBI. And then today I gave the guy the number to the FBI office in Langley, Virginia to call. I said, call them and tell them what you're doing. And they didn't even look up the number till that they hung up.
Well, I wonder how they know. I mean, are they like Googling or whatever that number and realize what it is? Or because they once you give them one of those FBI numbers, Roger, it seems like within a very short period of time, beep, they hang up.
Because they look it up. And I don't care.
They have to be looking it up.
I hope they do. One called me out. Oh, you gave me the number to the FBI. And I said, yes, I did. Give them a call and tell them what you're doing. And he got pissed and hung up.
Good. That's the point.
Maria Paz says, hello, Glenn.
Hey.
I only read it what's written. Manuel says, good evening, Glenn.
That's Glenn.
Yeah. Nikki, hi, Spencer.
Oh, wow. I think you just scared my cat.
Raven says Spencer with a thumbs up.
Hi, guys. Oh, thank you, everybody. Thank you guys for that. It's so sweet. Thank you.
This is for Spencer and Thomas from Dan. I'm praying for Spencer and Thomas. That's really cool. Dan,
Wow.
thank you, my friend.
Thank you.
Dan Turner. Wow. Thank you. Thomas, I'm sure you want to say something to that.
He's waiting. He can't talk. He's got to get the blood pressure done. He can't talk.
Right.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
You're awesome, Spencer. Glad to see you from JJ. He likes to go by JJ. So,
Thank you.
oh,
Thank you. Yeah, he's good.
TBI firefighter. Their 30th is June 5th this year. Awesome. Awesome. Awesome.
Congratulations.
You got me beat by a year. Been with her only 29.
My
Wow,
parents.
married 20.
Yeah, married 20.
My parents hit 59 back on April 23.
Oh, that's great.
Wow. They are. They still act like they just got married
Good for them.
for most of the part. I mean, obviously not every. Anyway, but
Robert, here's a
they're,
night owl.
cute.
Here's our night owl watcher, Spencer. Our night owl watcher, Robert, says, hello, everyone from UK. And I couldn't make it here within the last week and the week before, but I always enjoy watching Screwing with Scammers, typically on a regular basis, everyday basis. And you know what? He would earlier on one of the videos, Robert commented that he's binge watching, trying to catch up. And I know there are just so many calls and so many good, fun times I'm having with these idiots. And I try to get as many out there as I can for you guys to enjoy.
It's funny because people say UK, and of course where I live, I think University of Kentucky, but it's quite not the United Kingdom. But they use UK, and here where I live, we use UK because that's where the University of Kentucky is and all that. So, yeah. I think everybody can. I'm so proud to be from Kentucky. I've mentioned that word a lot. How do you say it, Roger?
Kentucky. I don't say it that way. That's the scammers from India. Oh, you're calling from Kentucky. Okay, I will take care of you. Okay, from Kentucky.
How did I not put that together? Okay, yeah.
Okay, everybody knows the town that I use is McGill. They cannot say McGill. Not good, but not bad.
I wouldn't like it at all.
Crispy, not bad, but it's not good.
I don't like it. I wouldn't.
161 over 107. Not good.
It was 171 about 3 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Stop taking it.
Stop taking it. It gets worse as you take it.
Yeah. Maybe
I only did it twice.
Okay.
You're
Wait.
under.
Probably making it go up.
Yeah, wait like 3 hours before you check it.
Yeah.
Even worse, I already took the med they gave me. The second visit to the hospital, I already took it.
What are you on, like lisinopril, or do you know what they? Maybe with HIPAA, you don't want to go into it. I don't.
Losartan. They told me to take half a day. That's 25 milligrams.
Okay, I know I haven't heard of that one before.
It's one of the ones that actually work. Losartan.
You don't think lisinopril?
SWS.
TBI firefighter says, hi, Robert. Thank you. Robert is up very late. It's after 1 a.m. Tim says, I had a discussion with the Spectrum salesman at Walmart. I described my canceling their services as breaking it up with an old girlfriend. Well, they keep calling us, trying to get us to update our TV boxes. So Raven says hello to Robert. Manuel says, hello, Robert. Good morning. Happy Saturday. That's awesome. Thank you, Linda. I appreciate it. I always enjoy watching Screwing with Scammers every day. Thank you very much for being a loyal subscriber. TBI, yes, hit the like button. Mrs. got that in really early this time. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Do you have a car? You know what, Nikki? Spencer has been bugging me. You know what? I'm going to help Spencer set it up, and we'll get a collab, and we'll start nothing but a car talk.
I did not pay the person to ask that question, I promise.
Yeah. So you reached out to her privately and said, hey, please ask.
I'm not going to be the fifth, as they say.
That's it.
Anyway, yes.
Says I said each and everything to someone I didn't even realize. Well, there are some things in the daily life now when I'm doing something, I just use the same terms. It's crazy.
I love the turd. That tends to be one of my favorites.
And I got that from my uncles for living in Chicago. They said, yes, down over there in the turd one. There you go. Not good, Glenn.
That's still not good.
I know.
Not good, Glenn.
Is this the Screwing with Scammers medical advice channel?
This is the door. We're calling this is the Medicare channel. We are going to help you for your Medicare.
Well, if there's Medicare, stuff involved, there might as well be medical and stuff involved.
This is the Medicaid channel.
By the way,
If you
what
got-
is your Medicare number?
Have you got the health insurance through the marketplace? We can help you get some more benefits.
Benowitz.
If you can help me, I'll give you my Adhar number.
Yeah, Catherine just had a good comment. My keys are sticking on my keyboard. That reminds me of the old Benny Hill bit that he did where the P and the F were swapped on the keyboard. And they typed the letter and he had to read it the way it was typed. It was hilarious. And if I could find it on YouTube, I'll put a link on my posts for it. It's hilarious. Benny Hill, I got to say, was one of my favorite comedians.
Speaking of, you just reminded me of something when you said the P and the F. I don't know if any of y'all ever liked the Golden Girls. I love the Golden Girls. One of my favorite shows when I was young. Loved it. But they went to a funeral home to get a casket and make some funeral plans for a friend that died and nobody cared about her and blah, blah, blah. Anyway, so the funeral director comes out and he hands them his card, and Dorothy is the one I like because she's okay. His name was Pfeifer, which is Pfeiffer. And he said, no, it's Puff Pfeiffer. And I can't do it here and play the roles and all that, but because then Estella Getty got on there, her mother in the show, Sophia, and she started using words and with PF, and it was funny that he's like, oh no, it's Puff Pfeiffer.
That's funny.
So anyway, that was a long way to get to nothing, but it just one of my favorite scenes. It was so funny.
We have a new Nigella. Nigella's in the house. Welcome. Thank you for joining us. Welcome to the channel. Go ahead.
I got a
Glenn.
funny one today that it was a final expense scammer, and he's going to transfer me to the next agent. And he's asking me all these stupid questions. He asked me, well, what's your favorite color? And I said, fuchsia.
There you go.
And he says, is that kind of like a brown? I said, no, I wear brown pants, but I like the color fuchsia. And I said, it's kind of a cross between pink and purple.
Yep.
And he repeated it back to me at least twice. He said, so you like fuchsia?
That's it. Fuchsia.
Fuchsia.
I thought you were going to. Well, I won't say. I don't want to say.
After I said they like fuchsia, I had a little brown stain in my underwear. Okay, Spencer, we found it for you. Place is called Patty's 1880s Restaurant in Grand Rivers, Kentucky.
Oh, okay. Nope, that's not near me.
It's a different one. Well, you can't meet him for his 45th then.
Shoot. Oh, I do have a Patty's here, and it's very upper class. Kind of. I think there's only like 9 little tables in there. It's very intimate, and the food it's not cheap, but it's you'll not regret what you get.
You don't.
So that's a different.
You don't mind.
Rush Limbaugh in New York City years ago at a place called Patty's, and it was in what's the big borough? Manhattan. And that was called Patty's as well. I guess there's a bunch of different Patty's out there. Thank you, Tim, for looking that up, though. I appreciate it. And actually, I've never actually heard of Grand Rivers, Kentucky. That's pretty. I've never heard.
Yeah, I'll have to look that one up.
Yeah, sure.
It's funny. You don't mind spending a higher price for something as long as it's really, really good, you know, and
you
especially
can't do it
I don't
that
want to
often.
every day. I mean,
Yeah,
otherwise,
and especially when it's a local business that,
it
man, I love giving them the business. That's the best time, especially now. I mean, they need it the most.
could
Who else says hi to Nigella? Thank you. Tim says thank you to everyone for absolutely, Tim. Great accomplishment, man. How far back am I? Well, just a little bit. Not bad. I'm only 20 minutes behind.
oh my gosh, you're 10 minutes behind 30 minutes ago.
I know. Let's see. There was a giant list of address people and their names, emails, and IP address. Yes. I read that. I haven't got a chance to watch that, but yes. I have, it's one of the channels, and I forget which one it was, but yeah, they showed that where they deleted the files and everything else. It wasn't Scammer Payback. Hi, Jim. I haven't seen you. Yeah, that's it, Nikki. Oh, God. No, Nikki, stop it. You are not. Yes, thank you. Scammer Revolts. That was it. Thanks, Kathra. I knew you would know.
What is it? Head? I guess I'm too old or
No, I'm not going to say it here. It's very derogatory, and I'm not going to say it.
oh, okay, maybe that's why I don't know. Seriously, I've never heard that phrase before.
Yes, she was being very self-deprecating, deprecating, defecating.
Not quite.
Not defecate. Okay, it's a different term.
Self-loathing. How about that?
Next scammer call I get, I will tell them a urine sample, but they'll have to pay for the shipping. Tinfoil, that's a great one.
I don't even know what to go with or where to go with that one.
I know.
I mean, it's fun, but
yeah. Okay. I'll put it up there for you, BB. Here's the song if you like. If it's okay, you can post it. Your mother's at, oh my God. Yeah, send that to me in an email. I'll see if we can put some music to it. It's a little too much to read right now. That's really good.
do we know what happened with Thomas?
He muted his camera, which is okay.
Okay. Like I
Hi
saw
there,
him.
Crispy.
I didn't
Nikki
know.
says hi to Crispy.
I just
Thomas.
need to lay down.
Yeah, no worries, man. But
Okay.
Nikki is saying hello to you.
I'm laying down and listening.
She said you worried us last week when you were in the hospital. Yeah, when everybody saw you leave last week. So they're really concerned.
We care.
That's it, Thomas. I mean, Crispy.
Thank you.
Don't know
I just
this.
laid down, but I'm listening, but I'm laying down.
Good.
After the live stream is over, what you all don't see that are watching right now is we actually carry on a conversation. Maybe for what do you say, Roger? Maybe 4 or 5 minutes, something like that.
BS session.
Yeah, it's just something that the public doesn't see, and that's what we do. But last week, Thomas, hung on for that, and every single one of us, I think even Drew was still here. We're saying because you were showing up that blood pressure, and everybody in concert was saying, "Get to the emergency room,"
and he did, and that
and
was brilliant.
It's 4 o'clock in the morning,
I
and
will talk to you afterwards, Thomas. Let's move on. Let's focus on.
Did you hear that,
everybody.
Crispy? Maria Paz. Hope you get it, Chris, for the job, Crispy. Yeah, she said her husband has a lot of trouble right now.
well, it didn't mean to make anybody mad.
I hope he's good too.
TBI Firefighter says, I'm rendering my vids for my channel, so going to sign off. Hey, good for you, TBI. Thank you so much. Thank you for your service. You can't say enough for our firefighters, and especially the ones that have been injured. God bless you all, man. Thank you.
Thank you for your service.
Let's see. Oh, there's his car talk, but Spencer popped out for a minute.
Still here.
Yeah, Spencer popped out a minute. Maria Paz. Let's see, where are we at? Yeah, Tarkor. Let's see. Tarkor says, Catherine, sent an SWS comment. When they use their real name and address, tell them the place was rated by the U.S. Mark. That's what I just saw a little bit ago. I love it. That was really, really funny, Tarkor. Thank you so much for that. Oh, Glenn says, hey to Spencer. That's amazing. Even though he's not here, he'll be back. Let's see. We move on. Let's see. Catherine. Hey, Glenn, are we related? Could be. Raven, Dixon. I don't want to say your last name, though.
Could be. I can spell it. It's Mayaz.
Yes, everybody is saying hello, and now he's not there.
Well, that was like 10 minutes ago.
Yeah, I know. I'm getting better. It's 30. I'm at 32 right now. Nikki says, sorry you're not here, Spencer. You better come back because Spencer, my relatives moved from Illinois to Kentucky. Justin Hartman. Hello, all. Got my daughter saying Stunad. Roger, where's my Dutch accent? Jocelyn, I am having so much trouble trying to do that. I don't know why. I mean, the Canadian accent, about and around, out and about is a boot is pretty good. Hey, there you are, Spencer. They were all talking about you while you were gone.
I saw that. Thank you.
Nick, Spencer has moved from Illinois to Kentucky. Nikki's relative did.
From Illinois to Kentucky is what I think I saw.
Yeah, yep, that's what she said.
Wonder where we're at in Kentucky.
That's what she said.
You know how that country up north of us got their name, don't you?
No.
They had a hat and they put all these letters in a hat. And they pull out a letter and they go C, A, N, A, D, A.
That's it. Darkcourt Catherine says, after arrested, used part of the Amazon PayPal script where stuff is found as Angela Stark, or the character, you are on the run from the marshals. Yes. I got a call and they left a message, one of the PayPal scammers, or no, it was the Walmart scammer, Amazon, one of them. I was on the other line, so I wasn't going to hang up on the call I was screwing with. Tarkor said, Catherine says back, I hate all the editing it out. I know they have already started calling for Costilla. Oh my God, that's great. Callista. I really appreciate that. You know what? They called today asking for Jim. So I had to bring old Jim Nasium back into the fold. He's been out for a while, but they called for me today.
I did one today and used the name Harold Hill. And
there you go.
Oh, that's one of SWX.
Hank Hill. No. Hank Hill.
No, Harold Hill.
Yeah,
because there's always
Professor Harold Hill.
Did they sell instruments?
Yes, he does.
So the boys' band.
You had me going with one earlier. I saw the one you were saying C as in C, A as in A, F as in F, and even you broke character and laughed, and I was dying on that one because it's just so stupid.
Can you spell it out like this? And he did it. I said, "Okay, I get you, buddy." A like A, you idiot.
When you like imbecile.
Yeah.
And it's
I do that a lot. Maria Paz, to Nikki, to Maria Paz. I have an arrogant primary care. She thinks she knows everything. I found a video of her crying. Why? I don't care. Her predecessor hired her. He was crummy, early dementia. That's a good one to use. Well, they like my doctor I use a lot, Dr. Buster Hyman. I think I had one today that I said, "Oh, Buster Hyman." I said, "No." He said something else. I said, "Oh no, that's my old girlfriend, old Buster Hyman. That was her." Didn't get it. Oh yeah. World of Warcraft says Turd Street. Yeah, that's what like their brain. Oh, here you go, Thomas. Losartan works for many people. However, there's some people like the lady who gets bound up and goes, yeah. Well, that's what they make. What the hell is that stuff called?
Miralax.
Miralax. There you go. See,
Yes, I'm only taking half still, but I don't know if I read online that most adults are given the whole pill, not just half. But they told me take half, and it's not working. So
I will talk to you afterwards.
Yeah, just hang around after.
okay.
Veronica, thank you. You make each and every day, make my day each and every day. And monotone mic is so bland, it's hysterical. I got to tell everybody, you've been asking me, I got to do, and I'll bring him back. Stutter and Stan. Well, when I do him, I get exhausted. And I thought that was going to be the toughest one. And then I came up with this monotone mic. That's almost as hard to do as Stutter and Stan, to sit there and talk to these fools. And I'm going, hello, thank you very much. I will look that up. I live at 51 North 3rd Street, McGill, Nevada, 89121. I am 68 years old. My birth.
Why when you do that?
Oh, and it's so hard. And and they stay on the phone. If I was a phone salesman that was calling a person that sounded like that, first thing I would do is hold on. I'll give it to somebody else because there's no way I could talk to a person like that. Absolutely no way. And they stayed on. And they don't even get the name. Monotone mic. Gone. And I started sounding like Terminator. He said something that was correct. I go, affirmative. No, that does not compute. The guy stayed out.
They start to catch on to it. Just flip it to mic monotone or monotony.
Or Mike, no, monotone Michael I used. And I said, they call me monotone Mike. Just like when I said my name was Henry Jones. I said, but all my friends, wait a minute, let me turn this down. I said, my name is Henry Jones, but my friends just call me, oh, Hollering Hank here. That's who I am. And they stayed on the phone. So, yeah, I had to turn the microphone down. I didn't want to really destroy it.
Those are wearing earphones, too.
Yeah, it makes a difference. Manuel says, hello to Veronica. Thank you for joining, Veronica. I appreciate it. Maria Paz says, Nikki had a PCP once. She was Munchkin's pediatrician. Oh, and only a little while. Thank God. Yeah.
My daughter actually goes to an OBGYN whose name is Lauren Hyman.
That's Buster Hyman's little sister.
She is really good, but her last name really is
perfect.
Hyman.
What a perfect name for an OBGYN, because she's going to Buster Hyman.
My foot doctor is Dr. Foot. No, I'm kidding. I don't have a... Okay, never mind.
A really funny progressive commercial, and these motorcycles are sitting out front of this old restaurant. In fact, I know the restaurant because we've been to it in California off of Mulholland Drive, and they're out there, and the guy says, I got a lucky rabbit's foot, I got this lucky bell, and the one guy says, I have the lucky rabbit, his name is Foot, and he's got the whole rabbit sitting on his lap on the motorcycle. A lucky rabbit named Foot. It sounded like he was from Sweden or something. Jumping, Jiminy by golly, that little woodpecker. Oh, here we go. This Linda, when I have cameras call me about accidental claims, I tell them I had an accident in my pants. Oh, that's funny. Well, I told them I was waiting. The guy must have ran the green. I had the green stop sign, and some of the bitch come from hit me from behind, and I had the green stop sign. No, he had the red stop sign. I had the green one.
He was waiting for it to turn green.
I was waiting for my stop sign to turn green, and he hit me from behind. Oh, maybe I got it. I think I might have it here. I'll have to take a look. This was pretty funny. I got to laugh because it did a good job with it. You guys don't even believe me, but there is such a thing.
A green.
See? Look, let me shut this light off.
Well, I guess
I
mean,
got a green stop sign. I was waiting for my stop sign to turn green. They don't believe me. And these are scammer. They don't believe me. I waited for the stop sign to turn green. There you go. It's a green stop sign.
Yeah. That's funny.
TBI Firefighter, one more. Anyone wanting free herbal advice? My email is on my About channel tab. Thank you. Please check out TBI Firefighters channel. It's really good. It's for a good cause too. BB, my husband was German but very Americanized, and he loved Benny Hill and always cracked up when he made fun of the Germans. Yeah, that was such great sketches on his show. They were just so much fun to watch.
You probably couldn't do them these days, though. Just like with the stuff Archie Bunker had on All in the Family, that would never fly today.
I mean, none of the stuff. Sanford and Son. You couldn't do that stuff, and comedians can't be comedic any longer.
We're going to hurt somebody. I'm actually parlaying this into asking you, Roger, when you do Stuttering Stan, and I'm guessing maybe not because your followers are probably like the rest of us here are, and we don't get our feelings hurt. But if there is a person that has a stutter out there, have they contacted you privately or otherwise saying, I'm offended because you're making fun of my condition?
No, it's a joke. And that's the whole thing. No, but I mean, that's the whole thing. And did anybody ever get mad at Robin Williams for doing those characters he did that were making fun of certain people?
Nope.
You know?
I think the only days that can get away with offending every possible group you could think of and still is on the air and is funny as hell, by the way, is South Park. Yeah, and I know it's a cartoon, but it's still written in such a way that I can't believe some of the stuff they get away with, but they do.
If you're not offended, there's something wrong with you.
Well, that's what you want.
Never. Book of Mormon.
Those are the same people getting thrown out of the comedy shows. It shouldn't be there.
Yeah. The Book of Mormon. What a great play. If it ever comes around to your town, go see it. It's hilarious. They offend everybody and every single thing. It is hilarious. And it's Matt and Trey Parker from South Park.
I'd love to see that.
Yeah. There you go. Catherine says, Glenn, could you imagine if Glenn would have told him chartreuse? Spencer, this is for you. Rush Limbaugh is buried here in St. Louis. I took a photo of his headstone.
Well, he's from Cape Girardeau.
Yep.
That's where he grew. His dad and his granddad, they were both lawyers. Actually, Rush Limbaugh and Roger and I have talked to this on the phone about it, but he was Rush Limbaugh the third. But still such a cool name, and I miss that man. I'm so glad I got to meet him and hang out with him. I went to his TV show when he had that. I was in the front row, and then we went out to dinner afterwards. And that was back in 1996. So I'm talking a long time ago.
Yeah.
I'd like
Julie,
to. Yeah, I don't know.
Let me follow up with you.
The picture.
I'm not want to cut you off, Spencer, but let me follow. Julie, we're going to talk offline. I might reach out to you after the show, and we'll bring you in on we'll give you a call through Facebook or whatever. So just stand by with us, Julie.
I'm really not well, Julie, but I'm trying. I'm trying not to go back to the hospital. It's too expensive.
Thank you. World of Warcraft is awesome. Exactly. Would rather pay a bit more at local restaurants than mainstream beige places. Yes. Grand Rivers, Kentucky is near Lake Barkley, about 100 miles away from Henderson, Kentucky. Yeah, Tim lives in Henderson, Kentucky.
Good to know. Thank you.
We have a Henderson, Nevada.
It's true.
There's actually a Spencer County in Kentucky.
Yes, I saw that.
Yeah, there is. I don't live there.
Hardcore says he told somebody's colors. His favorite color is orange. I love that. Let me see. Caught up there.
My favorite color is purple.
Mine too.
You should have someone like.
Yeah, you already know that.
You should have someone crochet you a purple blanket or something, maybe.
I should. I wish I had one right here behind me. It kind of looks like this. Hey, Willie,
There
look.
you go. That'll do. That's like purple.
Looks like something she would make.
Yeah.
Nobody knows the joke on that, but okay.
Yeah, maybe those will be up for sale on the SWS store. You never know.
Oh.
Maria Paz. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, eh? I'm so sorry about making fun of you Canadians, eh? Oh, you hoser, get out of here. Bob and Doug McKenzie, I loved them. What a great act that was.
Canadians. You mean like hoose or a boot?
Exactly, a boot.
It's a moose, loose, a boot, a hoose.
I watch this border security, and it's about Canada, the Canadian border, and to listen to them speak, it's really funny to hear the heavy Canadian accent from there.
Australia.
Australia. There you go. They have to put up subtitles for the Australian and the New Zealand ones. Good thing they did, because I couldn't understand what they were saying.
Oh, they sometimes yes too.
Well,
Thank you for all. Oh, here we go. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Call Radio, thank you for all of your time and efforts for the cause. Have a great Memorial Day week and stay safe. Thank you. Same to you. Thank you for being here, Call Radio. Let's see. Nikki, thanks so much time to edit the videos. We appreciate all the hard work. Thank you. I really do have fun doing it. Maria Paz, I'm not going to put that up there, but that's just too much information. Nikita Top, me and my dad enjoy your channel. Thank you. Thank you for your support. The watch time and your likes of the videos and sharing the videos really help and get the message out to people who are unsuspecting that get these things. And it's really sad that there's still millions of dollars being scammed out of our senior population. So it's really, and not even those seniors. Some of them are in their 40s getting scammed out of everything. And it's really hard. You know, it's pretty sad. Maria Paz says she likes monotone mic better any day. Yeah, I know. Stuttering Santa's hard. It takes a lot out of me. But I think monotone mic will make another appearance. I know, JJ, I know you said that. And I told you that really takes a lot out. Nikki says she's catching up, laughing, right? Thank you. Oh, wow. Maria Paz, is that a challenge? Monotone mic in an Italian.
Oh, God.
Come on.
I'm not sure I can do that one. I'm going to do that with the stunad. I could try to see if I find a stronzo to do that. You vaffanculo strunada. I will find out if I... You know, it's really hard as an Italian to speak Italian without getting angry. You know, I mean, when you talk to them, hey, what are you doing over there? Hey, che cosa, stunade?
Yeah, that's
I was told that Italians can't talk without these.
Exactly.
If I say, picture this, Sicily, 1937. Does that remind anybody of anybody?
It sounds like the show I used to watch, A Godfather.
Yeah, with Sophia on the Golden Girls, yeah.
I haven't seen that in so long I forgot him.
I just watched so many of them ad nauseum that, I mean, I have a lot of them memorized. Not as much as I have Seinfeld memorized. Okay, Catherine.
Catherine had a math teacher in high school that had a war injury from a war and was shot in the throat and had one of those artificial voice boxes, and he talked pretty much like monotone Mike. I was going to try to talk like monotone Mike, like one of the guys with the voice box when they put it up to their throat, and I couldn't do it because it was killing me, and I couldn't. I was working on that one, Catherine. I need a little more work. I might have to drink a cup of olive oil or something to lubricate the throat because that really hurts. But I was trying to do it like the voice box guy.
Yeah, many years ago, I used to work for an electronics distributor. We sold like radio tubes and transistors, resistors, and all kinds of parts and stuff. We had this one guy came in. He had the same issue. He had no voice box. He had one of these little battery powered things. Comes in and he says, I need to get some batteries. So I tell him some batteries. He puts the battery in. I feel much better now.
Nikki, I am so glad we can make you laugh. And that's what we're here to do is lighten up things, have some fun with all the seriousness going on in the world and around the place. It's so fun to make people laugh, and I'm glad you enjoy it. It's always fun. It's always fun. Dentist. Oh my God. TBI Firefighter says his dentist is Dr. Slaughter. Wow. That would be a hell of a doctor to go to. Almost as bad as going to Dr. Kevorkian.
We could do a whole episode on Dr. Kevorkian.
I know.
Yeah.
Maria Paz says, I love when you talk about the green to stop a sign. I was actually found it. Yes, it is very such each and everything. You know, I asked the stupid, the Meta AI on the iPhone to create a green stop sign. So it did for me for that picture. Just like it created Mario Mortadella's sandwich shop sign and the Billy Bob sign. It did both of those for me. I've got a few other ones that I had it create, and I'll be showing those off once I get them printed and laminated.
Is that the pizza paper?
That's a pizza paper. That was my pizza paper. I always got my pizza paper handy.
I know you do.
Even the idiot, I was going to say Andrew Goldberg, that called me before the show, the PCH scammer said, can you grab a pizza? I said, let me get in my pizza paper. Let me see. Where are we at? Julie's there. Dr. Booties. That'd be a great podiatrist, wouldn't it? That would be great. Let's see. Robert. Yeah. BB's right. Yeah, those old shows are definitely taboo these days. Yeah, I don't know. People got to lighten up a little bit. There you go. Tim, you got it. Saw Mel Tillot's live in Branson. When he talked, he stuttered, but he was a great singer. Yeah. And you know what? Terry Bradshaw and the gang, they all made fun of Mel Tillis, and he took it in stride, laughed about it himself. Look up Mel Tillis and the foot joke, the rabbit joke. And he tells this greatest rabbit joke ever. And for a stutterer to tell the joke, it's funny and then all get out. But I think that's on YouTube. And Mel Tillis just absolutely nailed it. Oh, yeah, you're right, Maria Paz. That's why they had to stop doing it on Whose Line Is It Anyway, because people started getting offended at one of the skits, did the accents. They had to change it to gibberish. Yeah, that's a shame, you know. Okay, where we at? Love all those. Yes, Benny Hill. Looks like we got everybody's wishing everybody well. Whoever's sick, everybody's getting prayers from everybody, including Spencer, Thomas, Manuel, Nikki, everybody get well. And we're praying for Maria Paz for her husband so he can get a job. And everybody out there, we're praying that you have a wonderful, fun, safe holiday weekend. Stay out of trouble. Don't eat too much. Don't drink too much if you partake in the adult beverages.
Don't drive.
And
Russ, let me see that phrase.
Don't drink and drive, and don't forget to buckle up. All right, everybody.
Big thing.
Remember to like.
Remember to hit the like button, and remember to check out our new Screwing with Scammers store. It's in the link on the description for this video. Please take care. Don't fall for the scams. Don't give them any real information. And remember, we are screwing with scammers, so you don't have to. Thanks for watching, everybody. Enjoy your day.
Wear seatbelts.
Wear your seatbelt.